if somebody wanted to be an accountant, but they didn't want to go that regular route, go to college, try to get to one of the big four, are there ways to do that now because of tech, COVID, distance learning, all that kind of stuff?
They wanted to do accounting and not go to
I
Big
want to
Four?
be an accountant, but I don't want a bunch of student debt. I don't care about a college experience.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
get the fuck out of here with that shit.
My COO never graduated college, and she's the best fucking accountant I've ever seen. Like, and it was hard work and hustle. Like, she started at 18, single mom, and just learned bookkeeping and then kept learning, went into taxes. She had like 12 years of tax experience before coming to work for me. And like, she's literally the best I've seen.
Did she get a college degree?
Nope.
Okay, so
She's licensed though.
right. So you go to college, they teach you what you need to know to pass the test to get your license, essentially. Is that so but there's ways to circumvent that. You could go get all that experience yourself and pass the test and get your license without college and debt and all of that.
So you can't get your CPA without college. And now typically you have to get your master's. That's why I went to get my master's, is because at that time the credits were increasing. So it was like, why get more credits without a master's? You know, might as well just pay for a master's. But you can get your EA, which is an enrolled agent license. And it's actually the highest designation by the IRS. So that's what she has. And most people kind of shit on EAs versus CPAs. They're like, oh, I want a CPA. 90% of CPAs have never seen a tax return in their life. So like, why are people searching for CPAs? You need someone with good tax experience.
Well, I don't think a lot of people know the difference, and I don't think a lot of people know what. I don't think that that a lot of what you say is common knowledge.
Right.
I think that's why you bring so much value, especially online, because people literally go into a cold sweat, a panic when people say just those three initials IRS, when people talk about April 15th.
Yeah.
They don't know what they don't know. And so that lack of knowledge creates this massive amount of fear.
Yeah.
And fear, as we saw starting in Feb 2020, is just it's a hell of a tool, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you want to use it to push people around, you sure as hell can if they don't know that there's a bigger, better way. Why, if you're a small business, if you were an entrepreneur, small business owner, say you had maybe just 5 to 15 employees, maybe they were all just subcontractors, like 1099 dedicated subcontractors. Why would you go search for a CPA instead of searching for another alternative?
Yeah, I think people just don't know the difference. But I always tell people it doesn't matter who you choose to work with. One, like, you need to vibe with them because they're going to know the ins and outs of your money and your finances more than anyone else, probably more than your spouse. And when you ask them a question and they just keep telling you no, that you can't do something, that's kind of your cue to find someone else, because your accountant should be on your side, not the IRS's side. So they should be finding you a way where you can deduct something and not just tell you no because they're afraid of the IRS. If your accountant's afraid of the IRS, like, you need to get a new accountant.
Wow. Sohail, mark the fuck out of that for a clip. Right? Because, man, I've met so many that are afraid of the IRS.
But they teach you that in school. That's what they're teaching to accountants.